Good morning, Denise and Kate. This is Tim Tripodi. If either of you are within earshot and could come off mute and tell me that the audio is working okay, that would be great.
Audio's working.
Awesome. Thank you, Denise.
You're welcome.
Good morning, folks. Happy Sunday. Thanks very much for joining. Let's set up in Supta Baddha Konasana on a bolster as we normally do, the posture of life. So I recommend having blocks or pillows under the knees, maybe a blanket or a small pillow under the head or neck. Turn the palms up, let the shoulders roll out, and just let yourself go here. We won't be here very long this morning. We're going to start moving in just a couple of minutes. So do your best to let your body go here. Be heavy. Find your breath in and out through the nose as you let the eyes close gently. So if you've just joined, we're setting up in the posture of life, finding our breath, and really just paying attention to what our body needs this morning. So for today's practice, I recommend that you keep blocks and a blanket handy. Practice near a wall if possible. Some of the poses will be challenging to balance. So in those times, practice with your eyes open if you need to. Having eyes fixed on a point is critical for balance. We'll be working a bit today with shoulder rotation. So spinning the hands back and forth, rotating the shoulder in its joint capsule. So if you know that you have a shoulder injury or limited range of motion, work within that range, work within your range of comfort. Don't cause yourself pain or discomfort. Just another couple minutes here. Finding your breath. Let the belly be free as the breath moves in and out. Working with a soft belly here. Smooth, easy breath. Just another minute and then we'll begin to move very slowly. Keeping the breath going through the nose now. Slowly bring the knees together, about hips width apart. Bring the feet in fairly close to the sitting bones. You might want to get your pillows or blocks out of the way. And for this one, spin the palms down. So press the palms into the mat or the floor. Feel internal rotation of the shoulder joint. And then press up through the hips. You press into the feet, into a bridge pose, slowly. And then lower, back down, draping the spine over the bolster. So you might choose to link this with the breath as you inhale, press the hips up, press into the feet. And as you exhale, slowly lower. So a few of these rolling up into bridge. Slowly coming back down. Every time you come up, squeeze the glutes, press through the hip bones. And then slowly release. And on your next one, hold here. Make sure your feet are stable, spread the toes wide, press into the soles of the feet, lift, lift, keep the breath going. Don't hold the breath, just squeeze the glutes. And then slowly lower. Before we come out of this pose, a gentle side to side with the knees, not all the way to the floor, just half your range of motion here. Just see if you can get some movement going in the hips. And then slowly roll to one side, press the hand to the floor. Come on up to standing. So here we'll get the bolster and blanket out of the way, but again, keep your blanket nearby. Keep your blocks nearby so they're accessible to you. And come to standing. Again, have a wall nearby. We'll be using the wall later in the practice. We'll begin with active inhales and exhales. So first, find a stable posture, a stable standing pose. Your feet are firmly grounded. Inhale in stages. So through the nose, sip in the breath. Inhale, inhale, inhale some more. Fill with breath. Tuck the chin to the chest and just hover here for a moment. When you exhale now, it's through the mouth. Step to the side, curl over as you blow. All the breath out. Draw the chin to the sternum and draw the belly in. Lift the pelvic floor. A brief hold here and then release as you inhale, come on up. Let the breath go. Let it return to a natural rhythm. And again, active inhale. Spreading open the ribs, draw the shoulders down, bring the heart up into the chin. And blow it all out. As you round the spine and draw the belly in strongly. When it's right for you, slowly inhale and unroll. Again. Blow all the breath out. And float on up. Take a moment just to let the breath go. In and out through the nose. Softly. Using the right hand now, fold the first two fingers in. Alternate nostril Kapalabhati. So here, if you haven't done this, try your left hand on your belly. Close off the right nostril and exhale. Close off the left and exhale. Every exhale, you're pulling the belly in. You exhale, left, right, left, right, left, right. Focus on contracting the core here as you exhale, exhale, exhale. Just as important is to let the core go after each exhale. So you draw it in strongly and let it go. It's that pumping of the belly that keeps it going. Release the hand, inhale, active inhale. Sit the breath in stages. To your fullest breath, wiggle up out of the waist. And let it all go. When it's right for you, come on out. Shake it all out. Free the breath for a moment. And let's try the left hand now, alternate nostril Kapalabhati. Release the hand, inhale in stages. Inhale, inhale, inhale your fullest breath. And blow it all out. Go for completely empty here. Contract the core, lift the pelvic floor. When it's right for you, release into an inhale, flow down out. Feet about hips width apart is slow Vastrika or soft energy breath. So floating the 10 fingers up as you inhale. Press down into the feet. As you exhale, slowly pull down fists and get length through the spine. So feel the back of the crown of the head lifting. Inhale, press down into the feet, reach up. Exhale, pull down fists. About 5 more of these. Make it an active movement here. You're really spreading the fingers and stretching the arms, pressing down to the feet, and then lengthening the spine as you exhale. Working to slow the rhythm of breath. On your next inhale, reach up, interlace the fingers, point through the index fingers, and take a moment to whirl around. So you whirl the hips and fingers in opposite directions. And then you might whirl the other way. Open the eyes now and find a gazing point on the floor in front of you. Squeeze the biceps behind the ears. Take a resting breath. And now about a half breath in, draw the chin to the chest and hold. When it's right for you, release the hands, release the breath. And we'll pick up simple left-right breathing now with the right hand. You start with an inhale, close off the nostril with the right thumb, exhale. Inhale here. Close off the left nostril and exhale. Back and forth, left, right. Alternating the nostrils. If you've done this before, you might alternate 4th and 5th finger on the left nostril. Keep the spine long. Eyes might close gently here. Your left hand should be free now. So with the left hand, spread the fingertips, pull the fingers back and spread them away from each other. You can hold them out in front of you or down by your side. I'm going to take this open palm with the left hand as the right elbow lifts and look up. We're holding here with the right elbow up. Simple left, right breathing going. And the left hand spread open wide. Now with the left hand, pulling the fingers, make a tight fist and drop the chin to the chest. So keep the heart lifted, the spine is long, but the chin comes down to the breastbone. Keep the left, right breathing going. Squeezing the left hand into a tight fist. And now again, open the fingers of the left hand, lift the right elbow, look up. Pause here for a breath or two. And then the left hand makes a tight fist, draw the chin down, the elbow down. We're going to take this into a very gentle neck stretch. So stretching the left side of the neck, you bring the right ear to the right shoulder. You choose now, you find an angle that works for the left side of your neck. See where it needs to be open by rotating the chin to the shoulder, the right ear to the shoulder. Find a place where you feel you need that opening and pause. For this one now, we're going to work with the left shoulder rotation as we take the left hand out and make a hitchhiker thumb shape with the left hand. So you curl 4 fingers in and extend the thumb. Keep the left, right breathing going with the right hand. And now very gently start to rotate the thumb back. So you've got an external rotation going in the left shoulder capsule. So if you're hitching for a ride here, you might even draw the right elbow down a little more. Focus on that line of energy from the right shoulder the left shoulder into the left ear, along the neck. Keep that open and long. And now turn the left thumb down and rotate it internally. See if you can turn it back without discomfort. Just give yourself a little internal rotation in that left shoulder capsule. Keeping left, right breathing going as best you can. We're going to take this into a side body opener, opening the right side. So we're going to bend the left elbow and bring that hitchhiker thumb behind you, between the shoulder blades, and open the palm. So the fingertips are grazing in between the shoulder blades, and then the right elbow goes up, left elbow goes down. We're opening from the right hip bone to the right elbow here. Still working with left, right breathing. Bring your attention for a moment to your foundation. Make sure that the feet are grounded, the legs are strong. Pressing the right hip out to the right. We'll arc the other way with a half moon, so the left hand comes up and over. The hips now shift to the left as the right elbow goes down. Do your best here. The postures really are secondary to the practice this morning. Focus mainly on the breath. I like in this pose to press the left palm up to the sky. So you rotate it up, shine the palm to the sky so you can really press the left palm away from the right elbow. We'll take this one into a wrap twist. So now the left hand comes behind, wrap it around the low back, and twist to the left. Now for this one, it's important to keep your foundation stable. So the toes point forward, the knees point forward, the hips point forward. The twist is in the upper body, and it's a very gentle twist. It doesn't have to be your full range of motion. Gazing over the left shoulder now, but keeping left-right breathing going. And then we'll double the twist. So now the left hand stays where it is, the right elbow just comes out to the right. Create this beautiful opposition between right elbow and left shoulder as you peel open the collarbones. And then come back to center. Let the hand go and shake it out. So for a moment now, let go of left-right breathing and just breathe smoothly in and out through the nose. And again, as we begin to move into some of the balancing postures, eyes open will help you. So find a stable posture with your feet, the legs firm. Pick up all left-right breathing now with the left hand. Go through that same sequence on the left. So simple practice to start. Always switching nostrils on the exhale. So it's inhale, switch to exhale. And now spread the fingers of the right hand open, down by your side or out in front of you. Lift the left elbow up, look up. Opening the right hand. Lifting the left elbow. Working left-right breathing with the left hand. And then clench the right fist, strongly drop the chin to the chest, elbow down, left elbow down. Couple of rounds of breath here. Squeezing the right fist. One more time up as you open the right hand, lift the left elbow. And down with the chin, with the elbow, and squeeze the right fist. Now the left ear to the left shoulder. Find that opening of the right side of the neck. Turn the head back and forth. See what works for you. As you take the right hand out, hitchhike the thumb first pointed straight up. Left hand working the nostrils. Try turning the right thumb back now. So if your palm were open, it would be facing the sky. The right thumb is pointing back. Externally rotating the right shoulder in its joint capsule. And now, internal rotation. Point the thumb down and a little bit backwards. Draw the left elbow down. And here's that left side body opener. So you bend the right elbow. It comes behind, the right hand comes behind to that. And you open the palm. And then the left elbow goes up. And you're drawing your elbows strongly away from each other to peel open the left side body from hip to elbow. Looking up. If this is challenging for balance, open the eyes, gaze at a point on the ceiling, or even back up against the wall. Most of these poses can be done against the wall, with the wall as an assist. Taking it over the other way now to half moon pose. The right hand goes up and over as the left elbow points down. Look down. Pressing out through the right hip. And now coming into the wrap twist, the right hand comes around the low back, twisting from the belt line up, looking over your right shoulder, and left hand is still working the nostrils. Keeping the right shoulder where it is, we'll double the twist by bringing the left elbow out. And release. Take a moment to shake it out. Roll the shoulders a bit. We're going to use both hands now for some tapping and humming. So we're going to tap the points around the sinuses. So we'll take all 8 fingers of the hands tapping over the eyebrows point. We'll tap just in front of the ears, tapping over the cheekbones and the bridge of the nose on both sides. We'll combine that with a hum. So we'll hum on the exhale, hum and tap on the exhale, and tap on the inhale. So we'll start above the eyebrows, take a deep breath in, hum and tap. Keeping the tapping going on the inhale. And switch to just in front of the ears. Exhale and hum. Keep the tapping going on the inhale. Switch to over the cheekbones. Inhale, keep tapping. And on either side of the bridge of the nose. and let it go. Take a moment to simply be with your breath. And when you're ready, pick up left-right breathing now in prayer pose. So the palms pressed together, alternating the nostrils now with the thumbs. And we'll take this very slowly down into Malasana pose, a camper's squat. So I like to turn my feet out slightly, because that's how my knees like to track over the midline of the feet. Let the spine be long as you drop the tailbone, so your torso becomes like an elevator car, slowly lowering all the way down. Keep the spine straight until you get down into a comfortable squat, and then drape the spine forward, bring the elbows in between the knees. Again, eyes open for balance here. This is very helpful to be gazing at a point, a drishti, somewhere in front of you, alternating the breathing, left, right breathing with the thumbs. Breathing now into the back body. So you spread open the wings of the shoulder blades, spread the back ribs, bring the chin toward the chest. This one also is a good one for up against the wall. If the squat or the balance, either are challenging for you. When you're ready to come out, first lift to a straight spine, stay in the squat. And then I recommend using an inhale to come up slowly as you press into the feet. You begin to bring strength into the large muscles of the thighs, lifting the sitting bones. And then bring the feet wide. Coming down into a straddle squat or variation of goddess pose. Again, make sure your knees are tracking comfortably over the midline of the feet. So that articulation of the ankles, the knees, the hips, they all have to work smoothly together. Coming down into a squat. We'll start with an inhale here. And as we exhale, press up. Inhale, lower. Exhale. Straighten the legs, come up. We're taking this one slow because the breath by now should be very long. So don't rush the breath to match the movement. So inhale down. Exhale up. Your next inhale, we'll come into a nice deep squat and pause here. Keep the breathing going. Eyes open and fixed on a point in front of you. This is a good one for working on strength in the pelvic floor. So you draw the low belly in just a bit. You lift the pelvic floor, drawing the sitting bones together as you hold in your deep squat. And you'll notice every time you exhale, one hand is free. So on your next exhale, the hand that's free comes out to the side, spread the fingers and rotate the shoulder either way, like waxing the car. Show me wax the car. And then inhale, bring the hand back in to switch. Exhale, the other hand goes out and wax the car. Inhale, come in. Exhale. Inhale, exhale, the other hand goes out. And bring the hand in, straighten the legs. Take a moment to release, find your rhythm of breath, nice and smooth. We're going to turn the toes in now, switch the position of the feet, and the hands come to prana ball. So the fingertips touch, we make a wide open golden ball of prana as we work the nostrils, left, right, breathing with the thumbs. We're going to take this into a variation of Prasarita pose, but very slowly. And I recommend once you get halfway down to bend the knees deeply first. So the next time you exhale, look up. And inhale, I'm using an opposite breath because I feel like it's more comfortable for my body to inhale as I'm coming into a forward fold. Bend the knees when you get halfway down. And you decide, as your body begins to open with breath, you may go to straight legs and keep your legs deeply bent. You may have your sitting bones against the wall. Getting a bit of an inversion here. See if you can work comfortably with the breath. Be mindful of any tightness you feel in the low back or the backs of the thighs. Deeply bent knees will help relieve that. Also for the low back, draw the belly in slightly. Keep a little tone in the core to keep the spine safe. To inhale, now bend the knees and slowly unfold. To come up. Now we're going to switch to left-right breathing with the left hand. At any point in time, if you need to take a break from left-right breathing, then simply take the shape with your arms and legs and breathe smoothly in and out through the nose. Here, we're going to take reverse triangle pose. So the legs are straight, right toes point out, left toes point in. Left hand can be alternating the nostrils, and the right hand reaches up long. Just for a moment here, we're preparing to come into side angle. You start by bending the right knee and sinking the sitting bones down, and then the right forearm comes to the thigh. Left hand can still be working the nostrils as the left elbow points up and away from the left hip. Eyes open for balance. Or again, this one, your back to the wall. Very helpful for these types of poses. When you're ready, look down and switch hands. So the right elbow is on the right thigh, but the right hand is working left-right breathing. And the left hand comes up and over to extended side angle pose. So you reach the left fingertips away from the left heel. You can stay here or big circles with the left hand. So here, again, finding mobility in the left shoulder joint. If there's clicking, see if you can slow it down and work your way around the clicks. Maybe change the angle, put the arm out a little bit more. Then pause and reverse the rotation. Right hand is still working, left, right breathing. And when you come to stillness, if you want more challenge, you can bring the right elbow away from the thigh for 3 more breaths. The next inhale, come up and swivel the feet. So now the right toes point in, left toes point out, working left-right breath with the right hand, and the left fingertips reach up. And then bend the left knee. Left forearm comes to the thigh, right elbow up to work the nostrils with the right hand. When you're ready, look down, switch hands. So now the left hand is working the nostrils, the right hand is up and over an extended side angle. And take a moment to rotate the arm. Big windmill-like movement. 5 or so rotations in one direction, pause, and take it the other way. When you come to stillness, you can pick the left elbow up and float in space here. 3, 2, and come on up on an inhale. Release the hand, release the left leg, the right breathing, and stand in Samasthiti, hands to the heart. Take a moment with eyes closed. So we're going to come to the wall now. So facing the wall, pick up left-right breathing with the left hand, and be about the length of your leg from the wall. Step the left foot to the wall. Now you start with a deep bend in the left knee until you find stability. Right leg is straight and strong. You might stay here with a bent knee, left hand working the nostrils. If you're stable and strong here, you might go slowly to a straight left leg. You can pick up any one of your favorite hand mudras on the right hand since it's free. We'll be here for just under a minute. Let's add a hum. So inhale. If you want more challenge here, you might cross the right hand to the outside of the right knee and spin to the left as you bring the left elbow out. A gentle twist. When you're ready to come out, untwist, push yourself gently away from the wall. And again, find your grounding. Now we'll pick up left-right breathing with the right hand. Step the right foot, the sole of the right foot to the wall, about at your hip height or lower. Start with a bent leg. Right hand alternating nostrils. And when you're ready, straighten both legs. Let's add a hum here. Inhale. Close off the opposite nostril. Exhale. Take a twist if you want more. And untwist, bend the right knee and gently push off the wall. Now we're perfectly positioned for the down dog on the wall, but we're gonna keep the left-right breathing going with the right hand. So the left hand comes to the wall now, and you press out straight legs. So now your hand is pressing into the wall, your hips and sitting bones are pressing back. If you feel there's a rounding in your spine, try bending the knees slightly. Spill the bowl of the pelvis forward and then straighten the legs. Keep left-right breathing going. We're going to stay here and go for a bit of a calf stretch, but just bending the knees to the point where you feel the backs of the calves opening. If that doesn't happen for you because you're very flexible back there, then bring the knees together. Squeeze the knees into each other, still pressing into the wall. So the sitting bones are pressing back, the spine is long. And now switch hands. So straighten the legs. The right hand comes to the wall. The left hand picks up left-right breathing. First, working with straight legs, doing your best to hinge at the hips. Sometimes it helps to widen the heels and point the toes in to try to get a flat back. So we're bending at the hip sockets rather than the belt line. Go for a calf stretch and the knees. And slowly come up. Walk your hands up the wall. Bring your back to the wall. Now we're going to come into a wall sit, but be very careful that what your feet are planted on will not slide out from under you. So whether it's a slippery floor or slippery mat, be mindful of that possibility. Walk yourself down so that you're pressing a straight spine to the wall. Thighs come to parallel with the floor. And pick up left-right breathing. I'm using my left hand, your choice. The other hand is free. You can pick up a mudra. Be here for about a minute, so you'll have time to switch hands midway between. If you feel shaky here, draw the sitting bones together, bring strength and lift to the pelvic floor, and the low belly draws in. Switch hands. You're ready to come out. Press up, walk your feet closer to the wall. And we're going to spin around now and face the wall, but I highly recommend using a blanket for this one. So folded up blanket up against the wall. We're going to come into half camel with left-right breathing. The blocks also have at least one block nearby. I'm going to reach back with my right hand first, so I have the block positioned on the right. I'm going to bring my thighs about 6 inches from the wall to give myself room to bring the elbow up into left-right breathing. So the left hand is alternating the nostrils. The right hand comes back to the block. Now I'm going to press my hips into the wall and reach back. If you're open in the front body and you want to reach to the right heel, that's fine too. If this is difficult for you, come closer to the wall, press into the wall. If it's easy for you, come away from the wall, but still press into the wall. So we're working to open left psoas area. Right hand reaches back, left hand is working the nostrils. Looking up. Now we're going to switch, so let go of the heel of the block, come back up, switch the block to the left side. Again, reposition yourself close to the wall. Right hand picks up left-right breathing and the right elbow lifts as you reach back. If there's any tension in the back, you can release by coming down for a moment, sitting bones to the heels, and then come back up, reposition. And again, the action of pressing into the wall is what helps to open the front body here. And then slowly come out and draw the sitting bones down. Let go of left-right breathing for a moment. And now I'd like to close the practice today with legs on the wall, but you always have the option to be in Shavasana or Supta Baddha Konasana under bolster, like the way we opened. I like to position a blanket up against the wall and lie on my side with my sitting bones very close to the wall, and then just spin the legs up. Open the palms to the sky. So we'll take this pose for the next 5 minutes or so through the final Om. You decide which final posture you'll take. Whatever you do, see if you can find gravity drawing you down into the earth. As the earth comes up to support your body, close the eyes gently. Free the breath. Another 5 or so minutes here. You might decide to take a few moments to thank yourself for this practice, for allowing yourself time to focus on the breath, on bodily sensations. You may choose to begin a loving kindness meditation here. May all beings be safe and free from suffering. May we be well. May we be peaceful and at ease. May we be happy. May all beings be safe, be happy, be healthy, live with ease. May all beings be happy, be peaceful, be liberated. Three more minutes here. Your choice, you can spend the last minute and a half or so in the pose that you're in, or you can come up to a comfortable seated, kneeling or standing posture for the final sound vibration. So today, 3 hums. So as if we're oming with our mouth closed. Take a breath. Again, inhale deeply. Last one, inhale. Om, peace. Namaste, dear friends. Thank you for joining this morning, dying on the bridge. for another couple of minutes in case anyone has questions or feedback.
Thank you so much. That was amazing. I feel awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm sorry, who was that?
Sorry, that was Gabby.
Hi, Gabby.
Hi, thanks for the great morning.
Sure.
Hi, this is Nancy. Thank you very much for what you did. This was amazing. I agree with Gabby.
You're
Totally.
welcome, Nancy. Welcome. Thank you for joining.
Hmm.
Thank you, Tim. It was beautiful.
You're welcome, Kate. Thank you.
Take care.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you, Tom Gillette.
It was much easier to use Tom's Zoom. It was all set up, ready to go. So.
Okay, great.
Thanks, Tim. This was great. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
All right.